Today, the 18th February 2022, I am taking this video from the office of the President of South Africa Ramaphosa, where I have been staying here, sleeping at the door of the reception of the office of the President of South Africa for now 4 months, in the rain and cold, day and night, waiting for the answers from the President, waiting for the response from the President, after I have wrote a complaint letter to him last year 2021 in September, and I did not get any response. I even wrote a complaint letter to the Public Protector of South Africa, who met with my family and I in Limpopo, Polokwane, where I was born, on the 3rd August 2021, to try to find a way to resolve all those cases that the government of South Africa were found guilty by the former Public Protector of South Africa, Madonsela. Those cases are the cases where the government of South Africa has been murdering my family non-stop, oppressing me on justice, oppressing me on my rights as a human being and as a South African citizen, where they end up getting involved in my music career. In 2006, the government of South Africa, A.N.C, instructed the SABC to copyright my music, to destroy my latest album, Hui Malefaseng, on song Tloledi. They instructed the SABC to destroy my music career, which is my only work, so that I cannot be able to make money to fight them on all those cases that they have been bearing it, instructing their police to brutality me, beaten me up, left a lot of scars in my body where the police end up damaged my spinal cord. And all those people, they have never been arrested till today. In 2014, the Public Protector of South Africa, Madonsela, found the government guilty in all those cases. Firstly, she found the police guilty for brutality, beaten me up and wrongfully arrested me more than 5 times as I am speaking and taking this video. She found SABC guilty maladministration for copyrighting my music, changing the sound of my song Tloledi, and they put their own sound with distort to destroy me as an artist, to destroy that album. She found the Department of Justice guilty maladministration for the former Minister of Justice, Bridget Mabanda, to instruct the police to wrongfully arrest me while I was asking for the lawyers to take the SABC and the police to court for what they did to me. And I was wrongfully arrested. She found the international relation guilty and maladministration, where they instructed the police to brutality and beaten me up and wrongfully arrested me. Well, I had a case in that department of a criminal man who was sent by the government to try to kill me. When that man failed to kill me, I opened a case against him at Brooklyn Police Station, and they buried that case and protected that man and even moved him out of South Africa. But when I asked justice, I was brutally beaten up, assaulted, daylight in the department of the government, in front of people. Until today, I don't get justice. In 2015, after the Public Protector issue, the report found the government guilty in 2014 and instructed them to apologize to me, admit their wrongdoing. They did not apologize. My family and I, we went to Parliament. We traveled from Limpopo with the car that was the evidence of my late husband's murder case that they also buried in Sunside Police Station, Pretoria. When we get to Parliament, they promised us that we will get help, and we did not get help. We started to protest. That is where the government of South Africa, A.N.C, in Parliament took my family away from me. Mr. Athamuloto took my family away from me in Parliament, and he sent them back to Limpopo to leave me alone in Cape Town so that I cannot continue to protest and to fight, to ask for hearing of those cases and justice. After they saw that I continued to protest alone, they took my car away from me. The car that was evidence, the car that I took to Parliament for evidence of my late husband's murder case. In August 2015, Mercedes President of Radio S.A and her boss, they teamed up together with the UDM opposition party of South Africa with Mr. Bandolo Misa and his lawyer, Mr. Kwankwa. They put my story on radio and television to ask the parliament to give me a hearing and to give me my car back. When the parliament heard the story on the radio and the television and heard that the people of South Africa in Cape Town, they were very much angry that they took my car and my family away and they are denying me a hearing. Well, I am a South African. The ANC issued a statement in Parliament. They said they will give me a hearing and my car back. They did not give me a hearing and my car back as I am speaking. Today is 6 years since they took my car in Parliament, unlawfully took my car and placed it at Indabeni Pounding at the place where it is a department of traffic. After my story was told, the Parliament instructed the Committee of Women in the President by Chairperson Memela to remove me from the gate of Parliament. They placed me at Pelican Park in Cape Town at Parliamentary House with Patricia Cheu, whom was a chairperson of Gauteng Province Women's League. They put me there for 4 months, lying to me that they will give me my car. They will give me a hearing. They did not. When the parliament was closed in December, they kicked me out of the parliamentary house, sent me back to stay at the gate of the Parliament of South Africa, Cape Town. I stayed there December and New Year in 2015. 2016, I wrote the new message on my boxes that I was protesting with. When they come back in February, they found me still protesting in Parliament, Cape Town. That is where they instructed the police to wrongfully arrested me on the 11th February 2016, the day of the opening of the Parliament. They wanted to hide me so that the people of South Africa, they must not know that I did not get help, even when they promised the people of South Africa. I was hidden in prison, wrongfully arrested for 7 days without doing anything wrong. I got out. I continued to protest. On the 25th May 2016, they instructed the police again on the day of World African Day. They instructed the police this time to kidnap me, to put me in the mental ill hospital in Falkenberg Hospital, Cape Town, without the permission of my family. They kept me in that mental ill, against my will, against my family's will. I got help by the nurses who observed me for almost 2 months. They saw that I was not mental ill, and they started to fight with the doctors, asking them what I was doing at that hospital, where they were injecting me with 9 injections a day to try to destroy my mind, to destroy me. They wanted to kill me, the government of A.N.C, in that hospital. Those nurses helped me, contacted my family. As I did not have my cell phone, that hospital took my cell phone, but I knew my aunt and my sister's cell phone by head. I gave those nurses, they contacted my family. My family contacted the CEO of that hospital and told her to release me immediately. When I was released, I was escorted by the nurse from Cape Town to Johannesburg. I arrived at my sister's house in Soshanguve, Pretoria. In September, I went to the office of the Public Protector to tell her what the government of South Africa did. I wrote a letter. When I got there, I found out that the government wrote apology letters in June 2016 after they have failed to kill me. I asked the Public Protector what I was going to do with those apology letters, because those apology letters cannot bring my houses, my furnitures, my cars. Those apology letters cannot help me to heal the scars in my body, cannot help me to heal the damage of my spinal cord that I was beaten by the police. I told the public protector I want justice. Even after the government has apologized, they still haven't given me justice. The SABC made me to suffer for almost 13 years, denying that they destroyed my music. In 2016, they admitted copyrighting my music, changing the sound of my music. But they did not pay the damage of my music. The police admitted their wrongdoing of wrongfully arresting me and beating me up. But they did not give me justice. Right now in Pretoria High Court, there is 2 cases that is 3.3 million that was claimed on my name and my same name by the state attorney and the lawyers that were supposed to be my lawyer, and they betrayed me, worked with the minister of the police and state attorney. They took this money on my name. Now they are telling me that another case is prescribed. They are only going to give me justice on one case that is little money, because they have already took that money on my name and my surname. The government of South Africa has been claiming millions on my name and my surname on those cases. And they tell me that my cases are prescribed. When I have been fighting, going from door to door asking for justice of those cases, and I did not get justice. When I ask for justice, they instruct the police to beat me up and wrongfully arrested me. I am shooting this video, pleading to the people of South Africa, to the musicians of South Africa, pleading to the whole world to give me help. I am asking everyone who's going to watch this video to give me help, to help me to have the rights of my life in South Africa, to have the rights as a human being, as a South African citizen, as a South African musician. The government of South Africa, they are discriminating me in every help that they give South African musicians. In 2016, the SABC gave all South African musicians the 50,000, and they discriminated me. Last year, 2021, the Minister of Art and Culture gave all South African musicians the COVID relief money of 20,000 of phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, plus the 100,000 rent. And they discriminated me only. The President of South Africa, Ramaphosa, knows about this. The Public Protector of South Africa, Busisiwe Mokwebane, knows about this. Since I came here, I've been attended by the lawyer of the Minister of Justice, Dr. Ramatshegisa, by the DG of the Minister of Women and Children, Mrs. Mukateko Maluleka. I have been attended on the 12th January 2022 by the DG of President, Mrs. Matsietsi, and her assistant, Mogotlane. On the 26th January, I met with the senior lawyer of the President of South Africa, Gladys Dladla. These people, they are all playing games. They just want me to get out of the door of the reception of the office of the President. They don't want to help me to get justice. They made promises which they don't fulfill. They promise to help me to get justice with those cases, but they don't do anything. Today, I am 16 years out of work. I was surviving by my late husband, who was murdered, so that I cannot get help to get justice on those cases. I am not allowed to have a house to stay. I am not allowed to live my life free like all human beings. I am oppressed in South Africa. I am asking a help from the World Human Rights Commissioner. I am asking a help from South African Human Rights Commissioner, whom knows about everything that I am saying in this video. And they all don't give me help. I am pleading and asking help from all the world.